morning. So welcome to Vinyasa. We're going to flow together this morning. My name is Mel if I haven't met you before. So start by finding a comfortable seat, whether that be on your bottom or on your knees. And just start by taking a big breath in through the nose and exhale out through an open mouth. Take 2 more breaths just like that. So breathing in as big as you can. And exhale out through an open mouth, soft jaw, soft cheeks. And one last time. Breathe in from the belly, from the rib cage, from the chest. And then exhale it all out. Good. We're going to stay with the breath. You can close down your eyes gently or just soften your gaze. And we're going to take a deep breath in, and this time we're going to arch the spine. So I'd like you to open up the throat and open up the heart space. And draw your elbows behind you. And then as you exhale, bring your chin to your chest and round through your back. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, open up your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, take your chin to your chest, extend your arms and grab your knees. One last time. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, round through the spine. Good, yogis. And now I want you to separate your knees and come to child's pose. So walking your hands forward, perhaps your forehead comes down and rests on the floor, or perhaps you've got a blanket or a cushion that you want to rest your forehead on. But just gently coming down to your child's pose. And just notice, become the witness to all the sensations that you can feel in your body right now. Notice the thinking. Notice your breath. And just hold everything that's moving around you with kindness, with compassion, with patience. And as if you're fogging up glasses, you know, your sunglasses, to clean them, we're going to really switch on your ujjayi breath. So to practice that, we're going to take a breath in through the nose, stay in your child's pose. And then exhale out through the mouth as if you're fogging up glass. So make a sound that you can hear. Twice more. In through the nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Good. One last time. Breathe in through your nose. Fill up. And then exhale out through the mouth. Staying in your child's pose, sealing your lips and just breathing in and out through your nose. So you can hear your breath. And now just take a moment to move your hips from side to side. Maybe move your heads side to side so you massage into your forehead. And then gently rolling up through your back to connect with every part of you. Starting to come to tabletop. So put your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. And let's start to do a few more cat-cows. So inhale, look forward. Let the belly drop. Open up the throat. And as you exhale, draw the belly to spine and look between your thighs. Chin comes towards your chest. Twice more. Inhale, Open up the front body. Move slowly. Exhale. Stretch the back body, making space between your shoulder blades. Push the floor away. One last time. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, round through the spine. This time as you inhale, open up the chest and bring your hips down towards your thumbs, just a little bit, depending on how open your body feels. And as you exhale, draw your hips back towards your heels, child's pose. Good, and like a wave, you come up, draw the belly into the spine, and then as you inhale, open up the chest, take the hips down towards the thumbs. And as you exhale, draw the hips back to child's pose. Good, feel like a wave is moving through your body. Move the breath. Inhale, come forward. Good morning, body. Exhale, hips back towards your heels. Good, and then come out to tabletop. Tuck your toes, spread your fingers, and start to lift your hips up to downward facing dog. And start to pedal through your thighs, bending one leg, straightening the other. Good, keep going. Bending one leg, straightening the other. And now we're going to try something else. So the knee that you bend, can you take your hips to that leg? So the leg that you're bending, take your hips to that side. So you're swinging your hips from side to side and you're finding a curve in the side of your body. Yeah, so bending the leg and taking your hips towards the leg that you're bending. So maybe you feel like you've got a big tail and you're swishing it from side to side. Just really getting into the body. Keep going. And then keep that action of taking your hips towards the leg that you're bending and slowly start to walk the feet to the front of your mat as you're still doing this action. Keep coming to the front of your mats until your feet rest behind your hands. Interlace your hands behind your back. Allow your head to come towards the earth and reach your hands away from you. If you don't have the flexibility in the shoulders just yet, just grab wherever you can, or maybe just put your hands on your lower back. But find your forward fold. And as you're in this forward fold, just start to observe. Some parts of your practice you're not going to enjoy as much as other parts. And that's the practice. To try to relate to it all equally, without any judgment. So as you're in this forward fold, notice what you're trying to avoid. What are you trying to numb? What don't you want to feel? 2 more breaths here. And as you exhale, open the mouth or flutter the lips. Or make a lion's breath. Stick out your tongue. Get that energy moving. Good. Let go of your interlace of the hands or holding your back wherever your hands are, and allow the hands to drop towards the floor. Push down into the earth through your feet as you slowly roll up through your back to come up to a standing position. Heel toe your feet together so they're touching. Inhale, take a big stretch above your head, look up at your fingers. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Keep your hands at heart center. Close your eyes. And we're going to open our practice with an Om, just a gentle one. And if you can't make a sound because you're in a shared house and you don't want to wake anyone still sleeping, you can just visualize the Om. It'll still work. So take a deep breath in through the nose. Stay here with your eyes closed. Stay with yourself. Draw your awareness, your attention inwards rather than outwards at everything around you. Bring your focus in. Bring your focus in. And set an intention for your practice today. This is for You, no one else. So that intention's for you. And now secondly, you can choose someone to offer your practice out to. Good. Now float your prayer above your head. Look up at your fingertips. Breathe in. As you exhale, fold forward. The knees can stay soft. Lift your sitting bones up towards the sky. Tilt your pelvis forward. Step your right foot behind you. Lower the right knee. As you inhale, untuck the toes and raise the arms. Look out at the horizon. Good. Find a little deeper lunge here. Feel like you're drawing the left foot back and the right knee forward. Stay here. Feel into the front of the right hip. Good. Frame your left foot. Bring the left foot in a little bit further. Keep the right hand under your shoulders, and as you inhale, lift the left hand up. Find your twist. Allow the neck to lengthen as if you're trying to touch something with the top of your head, and at the same time pull your tailbone away from you. Long spine. Good. Then, as if you're doing backstroke, take the hand behind you and down towards the floor, and you're going to circle the arm 3 times. Inhale, lifts the arm. Exhale, takes it towards the floor. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, brings the left hand down. Good. Step your left foot back to plank. Lower the knees. Sit back on your heels. Good. Now sneak forward. Take the forearms to the floor and brush your nose down against the floor to come down to your stomach. Inhale, baby cobra. Opening up the chest. Pressing the tops of your feet into the floor. Squeezing your bum together. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Good. And breathe. 3 deep breaths in your downward facing dog. Relaxing your neck. Relaxing your shoulders away from the ears and feeling like you're trying to spread the ribcage out to the side. Inhale, look forward to the front of your mat. Exhale, come forward, either step or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to shins or to thighs. Long back of spine. Exhale, touch the floor. Inhale, raise your arms above your head. Reach up. Look. Look up at your fingers. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take your hands down beside you. Palms facing forward. Tadasana, mountain pose. Lift up the arches of your feet. Lift up your kneecaps. Feel the shoulders underneath, shoulders over the top, I should say, of your hips. And bring the center of your head to be in line with your tailbone. Good, breathe. Notice how you feel. Inhale, raise the arms high. Exhale, touch the floor. This time, step your left knee back. Lower the left knee gently to the floor. Good. Untuck the toes. Inhale, raise the arms skywards. And look out at the horizon. Stay here. Pull your right foot back towards you and your left knee forward. And bend a little deeper. Good, and breathe. Good. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Good. Then take your left hand down to the floor. Yeah, this is live, can you tell? Bring the right foot back. Lift your right hand up towards the ceiling and find your twist. Good. Try to keep your hips facing the floor. And we're going to do the same thing we did the other side. So you feel like you're doing backstroke. So take the right hand down towards the floor. Inhale, lifts the arm up. Notice the range of movement in your shoulder. Exhale brings it down. Good. Inhale lifts it up. One last time. Exhale takes it down to the floor. Inhale lifts the right arm up. Good. Place the right hand down on the floor. Tuck the toes underneath at the back. Step the right foot back to plank. Lower your knees. Sit back on your heels. And then snake forward to the ground. Come onto your forearms. Nose touches the floor as you snake all the way down. Come down on your belly. Inhale, lift the head and shoulders to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come to the front of your mats. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, touch the floor. Inhale, raise your arms high, stretch. Exhale, hands to center. Lovely. Inhale, reach your arms high. Grab your left wrist. Take your hands to the right and your hips go to the left. Feel a stretch through the side of the body. And now as you're here, breathe. Visualize yourself breathing in and out through the left nostril only. Breathe deeply into the left nostril, the left side of your rib cage. Good, and then come back to center. Grab your right wrist. Take the arms to the left, your hips to the right. And again, visualize the breath going through your right nostril only. Breathing in through the right side, in through the right side of the rib cage. And out through the right side. And breathe in through the right. And breathe out through the right. Inhale, raise your arms high, look up. And then find Uttanasana, your chair pose. Good. Then stretch the legs. One more time. Uttanasana, chair pose. Good. Now as you stand up this time, swing the right arm behind you toward the back of the mat and twist towards your right leg. Uttanasana, chair pose. Take the weight to the heels. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Swing the left arm around to the back of your mat. Find your twist towards the left. Good. Take the left hand down to the floor, reach the arms up. Stay in your chair. Lift the heels off the floor. Bring the body parallel down to the ground. Keep reaching the fingertips forward and your tailbone back. Stay here. Keep squeezing the thighs together. Come and sit down on your heels. Separate your knees. That's it. Walk your hands forward. Take your chin to your chest. Curl your back and stretch. Now you can stay here or you can find your crow pose. Maybe you need to take a little step back from the front of your mats. So you're either staying in your stretch, just like this, or you can take a squat, a yogi squat. Or you can find your crow. If you haven't done a crow before, then just spread your fingertips as wide as you can. Place them in front of you and start to do a cow back, like when we did cat and cow. So have a cow back, push the floor away, and think about lifting your hips up over your fingertips as you draw one of your knees to the upper arm. So just practice with that. So find your own shapes today. That's what it's about. And keep the mind calm and observe everything that's going on around you. You're at the center of all this stuff. And when you're ready, step or jump back and move through your vinyasa. So either come to a plank or straight to chaturanga, softening the arms. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lifts your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right armpit. Inhale, lifts the right leg up. Right knee to left elbow. Good. Inhale, lifts the right leg high. Right foot steps between your hands. Lower the left knee gently to the floor. Inhale to find your lunge. Now from here, take your right hand to the top of your right thigh and push the skin forward so you make space in that right hip crease. Now you can relax the left hand down as well, or maybe the left hand picks up the foot. And if you feel it in the front of the left thigh, use that energy, feel that, and move it around the whole body. Let go of the foot. Take your left hand high as you circle the arm up and over and touch the floor. Tuck your toes underneath at the back. Step the right foot back and move through your vinyasa. Exhale as you come down to the floor. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight to the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, left knee to left armpit. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Big breaths. Exhale, step the left foot between your hands, gently lower the right knee to the floor and find your lunge on the floor. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, lower the left hand only, lift the right arm up. Take the hand to the left thigh and draw the skin away from your left hip crease and see if you can go a little bit deeper. Perhaps you relax the right arm down now to rest on your left hand, or like we did the other side, we grab the foot. Take 2 more breaths here. Feel. So part of the yoga practice is to get better at feeling, not just to feel good, but to feel all the emotion, all the energy. So move whatever you can feel through your whole body from head to toe. Gently let the foot go if you're holding it. Circle that arm up and over. Touch the floor. Step the left foot back and hold it here. Good. Lower down onto your right forearm and then your left forearm so that you're in a low plank. Good. Roll over on the edge of your right foot, the inside of your left, and bring your right hand in front of you so that you've got a forearm plank here. Fingertips facing the long edge side of your mat. Inhale, raise your arm up. Stay here. Breathe. You can stay with your feet as mine are, or if you want to go for it more, you can stack your feet and then maybe lift your left leg in the air. Good, then let's all come back to a forearm plank, looking down at your mat, and go straight to the other side. So adjust your hand so that the fingers face the long edge side of your mat, still on your forearm, and find your side plank variation, whatever you want to do here. We're here for 10 more counts. Stay there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then come back down onto your forearms. You're building strength. Remember, some parts of the practice you're not going to like as much. Calm the mind, breathe, and stay with it. Good. So now start to walk your toes towards your elbows, coming into dolphin. Good. Press up onto your hands. You can bend your knees a little bit. Walk your feet back and find your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come to the front of your mat. You can jump, walk, fly if you're able. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, touch the floor. Inhale, raise your arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Step your left foot to the side of your mat. So you open up to the long edge side of your mat. Toes in, heels out. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Try to keep your weight over the balls of the feet, not into the heels. And the more you want to go down, the more you need to lift up your hips and your belly. So you're not pushing back towards your heels. You're lifting the belly up and you're using your stomach muscles and your hip flexors to draw your belly towards the thighs. Good, stay here. Stay here in your forward fold. for 5 more counts. 5, 4, 3, keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. 2, relax the neck. 1, then take your hands down to the floor. And see if you can slowly start to get the top of the head even further down towards the floor. Use your stomach muscles. If you've got a tripod handstand in your practice, now's the time to go to that. Otherwise, visualize yourself in your tripod, and one day you will get there. Stay with it. If you've gone up to tripod, now's the time to slowly come back down. Good. And then we're going to turn the right foot to the front of your mat. Turn the left foot in and find your warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the warrior. So the right hand flips and goes above your head. Stretch through the right side of the body. As you exhale, bring the right forearm down to the right thigh and bring the left arm up and over. Easy movement, as if we're in a swimming pool or on the moon. Good. Draw the left arm back, which takes you to reverse warrior again. Easy does it. Feel the energy from the feet connecting to the ground. Right forearm to the right thigh, reach the left arm up and over. Good. Choose where you're going to stay here now. Either stay as you are with your right forearm resting on your right thigh, or you can find your bind. So bringing the right shoulder closer to the right knee and reaching the right arm behind you and seeing if you can grab the left wrist, leaning back. Or maybe you take the right hand to the inside of the right foot or to a prop that you've got lying around and reach the left arm up and over. See if you can look to the inside of your left hand as if there's an eye in there looking back at you. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back up to warrior 2. Good. Okay, adjust your foot so the left foot comes even more out to the left side and the right foot comes out to the right side. And again, lots of opening up the chest today, squeezing the shoulder blades together. So inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, we're going to find humble warrior. So before you go into it, think about lifting the belly up. Your bandas are on. Lift up your pelvic floor. Reach the arms away from you and try to take the top of the head down to the earth. Humble warrior. Your right shoulder comes to the inside of the right thigh. Good, and then slowly roll back up. Adjust yourself to face the front of the mat to find your warrior 1. Exhale, finds the floor. And move through your vinyasa. Exhale, step the foot back and come down. Inhale, up to go cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, touch the floor. Inhale, raise the arms high, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, raise the arms high. Exhale, step the right foot to the long side of the mat. This time, we're going to open up the toes and have the heels in and find your goddess squat. Bend the knees, bend as deep as you can. Take the top of the head over the tailbone and the palms together at your heart center. Good, stay here. Take your heels off the floor and bend a little deeper. Calm the mind. Stay here, open your hands so that just your little finger and your thumb stay together and the 3 fingers are reaching out. Lotus mudra and hold it up, opposite your face. Keep lifting the heels up off the floor. And that lotus flower is lifting up towards the sun. Lower your heels, reach your arms high. And this time we do warrior 2 towards the left side. So left toes turn out, right toes turn in, and bend into that left leg. Let's reverse the warrior. Flip the left palm, Inhale raises the left arm up, and you find a lovely stretch through the left side of the body. Imagine your arms, your hands are like the branches of a tree and the leaves, and your legs are like the tree trunks. Left forearm comes down to the left thigh, and reach your right arm up and over. Breathe into the right side of the body. Take the right arm back, lift the left arm up, reverse the warrior. Keep observing, be the witness of your practice, not the doer. Left forearm down to left thigh, reach your right arm up and over. Same as we did the other side. So take whatever variation you want to do. Perhaps what I like to do is just stay in the pose sometimes and just find some movement. So maybe circling the hands, the wrists. Or like we did earlier in the forearm planks to the side, maybe just circling the arm. So whatever feels right for you. If you took a bind on the other side, maybe you take that here. Staying with it for 3 more breaths, wherever you decide to be. Whatever shape you're making right now is perfect. Just so long as you're not just staring, looking at the wall. That too is a practice, but it's not time for that just yet. So stay in your posture, in your shape. Go for stillness over depth. So find a shape that you can maintain. Let go of the whole concept of trying to be perfect. Good, then come back up to warrior 2. Yes, good. We're going to take the left foot out to the left side of the mat, the right foot out to the right side of the mat, and prepare for our humble warrior. What I'm going to ask you to do this time is take the left hand up and drop the left hand behind you. So you feel a stretch through your tricep here. And then take your right hand behind you. So maybe the hands touch, or maybe you just grab your clothing. Keep bending into the left knee. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, see if you can take that left elbow on the inside of the left leg. Humble warrior, stay there. So reaching the left elbow down to the floor. Breathe. One more breath. Use your legs to come back up. Good, relax the grip. Find your warrior 1. So your left foot is forward. I'm gonna face you, but you stay as you are. And then this time, just so we can get a stretch on the other side, stay in your warrior 1, but this time take your right arm up and drop the right hand behind you and see if you can grab the hand or just grab your clothing. Relax the neck back. Keep bending into your left knee. Reach the right elbow up and your left elbow down to the floor. Let's take a lion's breath together. In through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth and stick your tongue out. Inhale, reach both of the arms high. Breathe in. Exhale, find the floor. Breathe out. Step your left foot back and move through your vinyasa. Exhale as you come down to the floor. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot between your hands. Keep your left heel off the floor and come up to a high lunge. Now, let's try to straighten the left leg. So maybe you need to just move that left foot back a bit further by moving on the ball of the foot until the left leg is straight. And reach your arms high. And then reach your fingertips forward to the front of your mat. Find your arrow lunge. Good, and then float up to warrior 3. Keep your arms forward today. Keep your arms forward. Feel like a superhero flying above the ground. Point your toes. Take your hands down to the floor. Find your standing splits. Only here for a minute. And then step your left foot back behind you. We're going to go into Trikonasana. So straighten both legs. Right foot facing forward, left toe facing in. Straighten the arms. Hips go back. Right side of the ribcage reaches forwards. Right hand down to right shin. If you can't maintain the shape without leaning on that right leg, today, can you just take it up higher, please? Yeah, so we're just working the sides of the body here. So you go as far as you can maintain the shape without using your hands on your leg. Squeeze your bum cheeks. Lift up your kneecaps. Good. Look down at the floor. Maybe you use your blocks here, any props you have. Or maybe you touch the floor with the right hand. Or maybe you hover the right hand off the floor as you go to your Trikonasana. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Wherever you need to go. Looking up at the left hand. You either stay here or maybe you bend the left leg and grab the left ankle and keep drawing that left foot towards your bum cheek. Or stay in your standing splits. Good. Gently float your left knee down to the floor. Bring your hands down to the ground. Good. And then twist. So left hand on the floor, right hand lifts up. You can either stay here with your left knee down or lift the left knee off the floor. Find your twist. Good. Step your right foot back and find your side plank. Wherever you want to go to here. If you want to lift the right foot up and step it back behind you and find your wild thing, go there. Otherwise, stay in your side plank. And we all meet back in plank, facing the floor, and move through your vinyasa. Yes. Inhale up, Doggo Cobra, opening up the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. You got it. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Step the left foot between your hands. Take it up to a high lunge. Wiggle that right foot back. You know where you're going. Straighten that right leg. Reach your fingertips higher and then to the front of your mat. And then keep your arms forward. We're going to fly like a superhero. Lift your right foot off the floor. Find your warrior three. Balance. You're balancing on one leg. You're doing enough. Breathe. Stay with it. Even if your foot's down here. Stay wherever you are. Beautiful. Step the right foot back and prepare for your Trikonasana. So right foot turned in, left foot facing the narrow side of your mat. Take your hips back and the left side of your ribcage forward. Palms face the side and you take a Trikonasana that you can maintain without pressing the hand and resting on the legs. So use the feet, pull up through the arches of your feet, lift up the kneecaps, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt, and pull up the body. The top of the head's pulling away from the tailbone. Good, and then coming all the way up. Breathe. Good, soften into the left knee to prepare for your Ardha Chandrasana. Half moon. Take your variation wherever you need to go. Try to look up at the right hand. Maybe you bend into the right knee and grab the right foot. Wherever you need to go here. And then we find our standing splits. Right leg lifts. Step the right knee down. Right hand comes under the right shoulder and lift the left hand up in the air. Find your twist again. Yeah, open up. Make sure you're not trying to sacrifice and overwork that left shoulder because it's more flexible than your lumbar spine. So perhaps you want to take your left hand to the base of your spine here and feel that twisting first. Move through your whole spine and then open your arm so that your shoulder and your arm are in line with the center of your chest. So you're moving your whole torso, not just the arm. We're trying to get more mobility in the spine, not through the shoulder. You maybe want to lift the right knee up. And then we're going to go to side plank. So rolling to the edge of your right foot, like we did the other side, step the left foot back and find your side plank variation. You either stay here or perhaps you step the left foot behind you and take it to wild thing. Whatever you're doing is right for you. Have confidence, have faith. Listen to your own inner guide. Step back now to face the mat in your plank. And move through your vinyasa. Exhale as you come down. Chest forward, elbows back. Inhale to cobra. We're going to all stay in cobra here. So stay here. Bring your toes together now, guys. Squeeze your bum cheeks and press the top of your feet into the floor. Lift your chest up. Take your head back. Inhale. And as you exhale, draw the elbows behind you. So draw the elbows back and bring the chest forward. And we're going to do this 3 more times. Inhale, come up. Think of a cobra. Think of a snake. It moves.
The spine moves. It doesn't go up as one straight line. Exhale, come down. Good. So keep going. Move the lower back first. Lower back, connect with the lower back, the middle back, and then the upper back. Open your chest. Exhale, come down. One more time. Really move through the whole of your spine. Look up. Open up the throat. Good. Come back and sit on your heels. Child's pose. Good. Stay here. And allow yourself to let go on every exhale. Allow the earth to fully hold you. And ask yourself, question that part of you that's holding and gripping on. Ask it, what am I unwilling to feel? And then with patience, wait for the answer and notice what's there and hold it compassionately. Stay here in your child's pose. Good. Come back up to tabletop. Lift your hips high. Bend your knees and come and sit on your bottom. Bring your feet to the front of the mat. Okay, we're going to take the feet like a tree pose, Janushasana. So you're taking the sole of your left foot on the inside of the right thigh. And today I want you to point your right toes. So you should also already feel a stretch through the front of that right foot. Inhale, reach your arms high. And then exhale, see if you can tilt your pelvis forward. And then you can soften the right knee a little bit and just see where you come to. Just notice whatever gripping and holding on you do in this posture. So again, go for stillness over depth. So just pick a posture here, pick a shape that you can hold for another 3 breaths. Good, slowly coming back up. We're going to place the sole of the left foot up and over that right leg so that the sole of the left foot comes on the floor now. You can either keep this right leg straight or bend it. And we're going to go into a twist. So inhale raises the right arm up. And exhale, today we're going to possibly do it different to how you're used to doing it. I want you to press your right elbow into the left leg. And I want you to press. So press the left leg into the right arm. So you're using the inner thigh strength and you're working on your external rotation in that right shoulder. And you're also having a twist. You're also using your stomach muscles and your back muscles. And you're also lengthening your spine, doing so much. And see if you can do all of that without clenching. Every inhale, find expansion. And every exhale, soften the jaw, soften the cheeks, soften between the eyebrows. Good. And then we're going to look towards the front of your mat and you're going to pick both feet off the floor, bring your legs together and stay here. You can straighten your legs if you want. And then we're going to cross over now. So left foot comes to the inside of the left thigh, right leg stretches down. No, left. That was a bit of a mistake. So left foot comes forward. Straighten your toes so that you're pointing your left foot and the right foot comes to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, reach your arms high. And then as you exhale, tilt your pelvis forward. So the movement comes from your pelvis first. And then see where you can go. You can have a little bend in the knee. My legs are hyperextended, so that feels a lot better for me. So it's not necessary to lock out the legs, and sometimes, depending on your joints and the way that your body is built, it may not be good for you to have a straight leg. As long as you're engaging the front of the leg, so lifting up the kneecap and squeezing the muscles along the front of the leg, that helps to protect and open up the back side of your leg. So stay here for 2 more breaths now. Remember, go for stillness over depth. Observe everything going on around you and within you. Feel this sense of spaciousness within you and around you. And then slowly coming back up. Let's take that right sole of the foot over the left leg and either keep the left leg straight or bend it. And same as we did the other side, so inhale, reaches the left arm up, the right hand comes behind you. And as you exhale, we're going to push. So the left elbow pushes into the right leg, push. So that you're using the external rotation in your left shoulder and you're using the strength of your thigh, your right inner thigh. Inhale, find length in your spine. And exhale, see if you can twist a little deeper. As you're here, lick your teeth, lick your gums. It helps to relax your jaw. Any sighs out through the mouth. Good, and then let's come to face the front. Lift your feet off the floor. Good, stay here. We're gonna go high boat, low boat. High boat, low boat. Good, come up. High boat, low boat. Keep going. Remember, some parts of the practice you're not gonna like so much, but you stay with it. That's the practice. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Observe your thinking, saying, I can't do it, I don't wanna do it. And just let that go. No thinking. Go again. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Inhale. Lift the knees. Exhale. Straighten the legs. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Come all the way down. All the way down. Stretch your arms above your head. Point your toes. Yeah, really nice stretch. Take the soles of your feet on the floor. Bend your knees. Let's find our bridge pose. But we're not going to use our arms today. So take your arms out to the side, palms facing up. And now feel like you're trying to, I'm going to over exaggerate, but I want you to feel like you're doing this with your feet. Pulling your feet back towards you. Yeah, so feel like you're drawing the feet back towards your shoulders so that you engage the hamstrings and your glutes. And then start to lift the lower back off the floor, middle back, and upper back. The arms are relaxed. You're using your thighs and your bottom to hold you up here. Open up your chest, so lift your ribcage up. And now pull your tailbone down towards your knees so that you're lengthening the spine. You're going to take the right foot off the floor and have the right knee at the same height as your left knee. So not up here, not down here. Both knees in line. Good. Stay here. Squeeze the hips up higher. Have a look at your hips and make sure that they're the same height. Bend the right knee. Keep the hips high. Stay here, guys. Breathe. Observe everything moving around you. Same thing on the other side. Left leg extends. Knees are at the same height. Look down at your hips and make sure they're level. Keep lifting the hips high. Don't use your arms. Don't use your face. Don't use your neck. Just use your glutes and your hamstrings. Good. Bend the left leg and slowly roll down. Upper back, middle back, lower back, and breathe. Good. We're going to go up to a bridge again. This time you can go to full wheel if it's in your practice, or stay in a bridge pose. And maybe you take some variations. So let's all start by going up to a bridge. Lift the lower back off, the middle back, and come high up to the upper back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then maybe you stay here, or maybe you place the hands beside the ears, push up to the top of your head, and then go up to full wheel. Good, stay here. Maybe you lift one leg off the floor at a time. You're here for 2 more breaths. Good, and then wherever you are, you're going to slowly make your way down safely to the ground, rolling down through your upper back, middle back, and lower back. Good. Good. And then just keep your knees bent and windscreen wipe your knees from side to side. So just noticing any gripping, any holding in the body, and breathe into that space. You're gonna grab your big toes with your peace fingers and draw your knees into your armpits. Find your happy baby pose. Stay here. Remember again, go for stillness over depth. So if you can't maintain the posture holding your toes, then just grab the hands on the back of the thighs or your calf muscles. But you're here for 3 breaths. Good, one more breath. Good, extend the left leg down the mat onto the floor, and then guide your right knee across your body. Try to keep the right shoulder on the floor. And then take your arms out to the side, palms facing down, or if you don't have enough room, you can bend your elbows, back of your hands on the floor, and stay in your twist. Stay here, guys. Every exhale is a soften and a release, a let go, a surrender, letting the floor hold you. And every inhale, you're bringing in vitality to your body, energy, prana, life force, filling up. Don't stop till you're full. Fill up, fill up. So the inhale and the exhale feel the complete opposite. Inhale, getting the energy, filling up. And then the exhales, feeling soft and more vulnerable and letting it all go. So work on feeling the 2 different extremes. And then slowly, carefully, bringing your knees back to center. Stretch the right leg down the mat, pull the left leg in, and then guide the left knee across to the right side. Find your twist on the other side. Really enjoying the stretch of your hips going in one direction and your rib cage going the other. And sometimes for twists for me can feel very frustrating. I feel very agitated. And if this is you right now, do that little question. Ask yourself, what am I unwilling to feel? And you'll notice that you're avoiding, you're gripping, you're trying to resist, trying to not allow yourself to feel an emotion, feel a sensation. So just explore that. Explore any frustration and see if you can get behind it rather than coming out of the posture. That's the yoga practice. Staying with it, becoming the witness, and not getting too identified with the stuff that's moving through you. Instead, you're watching all this stuff. You don't become the stuff. Good, and coming back to center, hug your knees into your chest. Good, and then doing whatever you need to do here. You've got time for an inversion if you want to go up to a shoulder stand, but do it safely, or just lift your legs in the air for a moment, or perhaps put them up a wall, or if you want to go into a headstand or try a handstand if you've got energy today, do it. Do what you need to. If you feel like you just want to come straight to Shavasana, then start to get yourself comfortable. What we're going to do now, if you're still doing your inversion, you can stay with that. But for those that want to come down to Shavasana now, what we're going to do is we're going to tense the whole body. So we're going to make fists with the hands, we're going to scrunch up the toes, scrunch up the face, and basically just make everything feel like a rock. And before we do that, we're going to take a really deep breath in and hold the breath. So if you're coming with me, now's the time to do that. So take a really deep breath in, hold the breath and tense every single part of you. Hold the breath and tense every single part of you. Hold it here. Hold your breath. And then exhale it all out with a sigh. Ah. One more time. Take a deep breath in, fill up, belly, rib cage, chest.
hold the breath and tense everything. Tense everything. And then exhale, let it all go with a sigh. And find your Shavasana. Allowing your feet to roll out from your middle line. Allowing the back of your hands to come to the floor. Palms facing up. Surrender into stillness. Surrender into stillness. Allowing whatever is there to be there. Keep allowing your breath to bring you back to the present moment, to bring you here and now. Breathe from the soles of your feet all the way up through your body to the crown of your head. And then exhale down from the crown of your head all the way back down to your toes. Exhale from the soles of your feet all the way to the top of your head. And exhale down to your fingertips. Surrender to stillness. Keep being the witness. Don't become the stuff that's moving through you. Have compassion, have patience for whatever is residing and moving through you in this moment. And the more passion, compassion and passion you have for whatever's moving through you, the more you'll be able to cultivate that and also share that with others. And be able to hold space for others as you hold space for yourself. Without feeling like you need to numb out or run away. So hold space for yourself. It's enough that you care for yourself. That's enough. And then everything else is a bonus to care for others and others to care for you. But practice caring for yourself. And then that will always spill over to everyone around you. Be kind to yourself. Care for yourself. Be patient with whatever is moving through you. Slowly starting to move your fingers and your toes. And reaching your arms above your head. And like a cat, unfurling, give yourself a full body stretch. Do whatever feels nice. And then roll onto the right side of your body, the right arm, acting like a pillow. What a beautiful morning. And then slowly making your way to a seated position, bring your hands to your heart center. We're going to seal our practice with an Om. Again, if you can't make sounds because you're trying to be quiet, just visualize it. Still works. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Think of something that you're grateful for in this moment and let that gratitude wash all over you. And then send that gratitude out to whoever you are practicing for. And send that gratitude towards your intention. Inhale, reaches your arms up, stretch. And then as you exhale, lightly reach your fingertips out as if you're touching the inside of a bubble and feel this sense of spaciousness all around you and within you. One more time. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, gently, lightly float the arms out as if they're wings out to the side and down. Namaste. If you have anything to say, I can see your comments. I can write back to you. I'll be teaching again on Sunday for power and yin. I hope you have a wonderful week. You can find me on social media, Mel Love. Any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Have a great day. Lots of love. Peace.